As the surf breaks along Shanghumugham Beach, the horizon suddenly fills with steel, speed and raw maritime power. Shanghumugham Beach in Thiruvananthapuram turned into a grand theatre of naval power. Against the glow of Kerala's evening skies, the Indian Navy unleashes a rare display of precision, the operational demonstration marking Navy Day 2025. At the heart of this grand spectacle stands the President of India, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, Draupadi Murmu, welcomed with full naval honours. 150 sailors standing in perfect formation presented President Murmu with ceremonial guard of honour.
I extend my greetings for the Navy Day, which is a celebration of selfless service and supreme sacrifice made by naval personnel in defense of our motherland. People of India are grateful to the men and women of Indian Navy for their service to the nation. We are proud of each one of you. On behalf of fellow citizens, I would like to thank all of you for your professionalism, passion and patriotism.
A synchronized, action-packed demonstration of frontline naval platforms was a remarkable highlight, symbolizing the Navy's ability to deploy power, precision and coordination across the maritime domain.
The Indian Navy Day 2025 is being celebrated here in Trivandrum with an operational demonstration where the Honorable President of India would be the chief guest. This operational demonstration will include operational demos by multiple naval platforms, 19 naval platforms to be exact. This scenic beach in Trivandrum is the pristine location for this operational demo at Shanghumugham Beach, Trivandrum. For the first time, Navy Day main public showcase is being held in Kerala, commemorating the Navy's role in the 1971 Indo-Pak War, particularly Operation Trident. It underscores the Indian Navy's combat readiness, cohesion, self-reliance and Atmanirbharta.
Leading the display was India's pride, the indigenously built aircraft carrier INS Vikrant.
In front of us is INS Vikrant, India's first indigenously built aircraft carrier. This shows the epitome of naval engineering, Indian industry prowess and metallurgical progress that India has made in the past 60 years. This is INC-1 project INS Vikrant, showcasing the glory and might of Indian Navy in full colors. This aircraft carrier carries MiG-29K aerial combat aircraft, possibly the most deadly aircraft. We are now seeing our MiG-29K take off from the carrier. This is the beating heart of the Indian Navy. India Navy is focused on its carrier first and performs in carrier battle group operations. The INS Vikrant, being one of the two operational carriers at the time, is possibly one of the best examples of a diesel propelled ramp assist takeoff being performed by the MiG-29K of the Indian Navy.
More than 20 warships, submarines, helicopters and maritime patrol aircraft.
INS Shanghumugham, a diesel electric powered submarine in front of us. This is part of the submarine fleet deployed in the Arabian Sea region of Indian Ocean. The submarine warfare are the most complex and most difficult sustained operations.
Elite Marcos commandos showcased combat insertion techniques reflecting the Navy's readiness to respond to any challenge in littoral and blue water environments. The Navy's elite Marine Commandos leap into the sea in a high-intensity display of combat insertion, showcasing skill and discipline.
We will see slithering operations being performed by the daring Marine Commandos of the Indian Navy. Marine Commandos are again one of the most elite commandos that are present in the Indian Navy's formation. These elite commandos are hardcore trained at the Marine Naval Training Academy at Visakhapatnam, and they also undergo training at multiple locations, enduring operations, and are the tip of the sword that the Indian Navy forms.
Navy Day traces its legacy to the audacious Operation Trident of 1971, when the Indian Navy struck decisively at Karachi and altered the course of history. Today, that legacy continues. India's maritime force has transformed under the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat, moving steadily toward full-spectrum indigenous capability.
In front of us are the missile boats of the Indian Navy. These are the similar kind of boats that were used during 1971 to attack Karachi Harbour. These are the ones that laid Karachi Harbour to waste, sunk multiple Pakistani warships, and they are equipped with anti-ship and sea-to-land missiles along with a naval gun of 620 mm. These are the similar kind of warships that were used during the 1971 attack of Karachi Harbour, and Navy Day is celebrated in honor of the participating.
On the occasion of Navy Day 2025, I extend my heartfelt greetings to all citizens of India. Today, we honor the supreme sacrifices of our martyrs, salute the unwavering service of our veterans, and solemnly reaffirm our collective resolve to serve the Navy and the nation. Navy Day, celebrated on 4th of December each year, commemorates the Indian Navy's audacious and decisive attack on Karachi on 4th December 1971, an operation that shattered the enemy's confidence and changed the course of India-Pakistan conflict. It continues to shine as a beacon of courage, conviction, and leadership, inspiring generations of our countrymen.
On shore, spectators were treated to a colorful hornpipe dance by the Sea Cadet Corps and a rapid-fire continuity drill by naval personnel. The skies roar once more. P-8I sweeping low with its electronic sensors on display.
The P-8I long-range reconnaissance aircraft of the Indian Navy, the most capable submarine hunter, capable of deploying sonar buoys and anti-submarine missiles. These are the latest in anti-submarine warfare that the Indian Navy has to offer. 6 of them have been received by the Indian Navy, and another 6 are expected to be delivered soon.
MiG-29Ks flash across the screen in stunning launch and recover visuals.
The MiG-29 performing a composite flyby and deploying flares in front of us. A beautiful roaring sight to behold. The MiG-29K is the most formidable aircraft, pulling a high G turn.
Helicopters carve arcs through the air while elegant sailing vessels glide past, bringing together tradition and technology, courage and craft. As darkness settles over the coast, the rhythm shifts from thunder to tradition. The Sea Cadet Corps performs the hornpipe dance. The naval band leads the beating retreat. As night falls, the sea transforms into a canvas of light, with ships silhouetted against a dazzling display of flares, tracer rounds, and illumination shells painting the sky. It is a breathtaking finale, a salute to the brave guardians of India's maritime borders.
Today we saw the Indian Navy celebrate the naval operational demo. This ops demo was performed in the backdrop of Kerala, Thiruvananthapuram, the beating heart of India's rich maritime tradition. We can see a multitude of platforms displayed today, from the MH-60R, Chetak helicopters, MiG-29K, Hawker Hunter aircraft, the P-8 Poseidon, and a multitude of Giri-class frigates, the Indian naval carrier, and the most important diesel-electric submarine that were showcased here. A multitude of operational procedures were performed, including coastal insertions, including landings and takeoffs from carriers, and showcasing of the MH-60R and P-8 Poseidon aircraft. Indian Navy is a multicultural force ensuring the maritime security of India, all the way from the Arabian Sea to the entire Indian Ocean region. India is the only country with an ocean named after it, and rightly so, because India is the center and most important nation in this region, ensuring freedom of navigation, resource management, and the territorial waters of India. The Indian Navy is a force to reckon with plans to induct 54 more vessels in the coming years. The Indian Navy has showcased its maritime prowess in shipbuilding, design, and operational demonstration.